Hey guys, just quickly before the video starts, I want to say that I have an Instagram account in the description below. If you're subscribed to this channel, I would really appreciate if you can follow that account as well for updates on the channel. And second, if you come here often and you aren't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. It would really help my channel a lot. My first goal is to hit 500 subscribers, while my first overall goal is to hit 1,000. So if you can hit that subscribe button, maybe hit that bell for notifications for each time I upload, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you for your time, and I hope you guys all enjoy the video. What's up everyone? I'm the Burning Baron, but you can just call me the Baron. And we've hit episode 5 of this drawing game that I didn't actually really intend to go this long, not gonna lie. But, you know, it did. So, why not? We keep going. Sorry, I'm getting my game up while also making sure my volume's turned all the way down on my iPad. So, we getting into the next tour. We have hit the 2023 Mario Tour, because it's Mario Day, conveniently speaking. I'm actually recording this on Mario Day, March 10th. So, Mario Tour brought DS Mario Circuit, which conveniently happened to release with the Booster Course Pass of Wave 4 for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. So, to avoid making this video even longer, I'm going to head it right in and start playing the variants of Mario Circuit, as well as Luigi Raceway Reverse Trick. Now to figure out who the... Well... Okay, fine. I'll bite. It's Mario Day. I can't play as normal Mario because he's in the two-shelf, the mid-shelf pick. So I'm gonna go with the next best thing, assuming I can. Oh, I hate when it takes me this long to pick a character. I'm looking for very specific, Of course I have to play as a variant of Mario here. Here he is. I'll play as Super NES Mario. Because why not? I'll pick the 8-bit pipe frame, and I'll pick the 8-bit Super Glider. Because why not? Let's go full send. Because it's Mario Day. I don't like it. Mario's not exactly my favorite character, but I'll do it anyway. Hitting OK. It's Mario Day. Yeah, I have to pick Mario at least once. Maybe multiple times. We'll see how it goes. I don't really know if I want to throw every race as a variation of Mario, but I have to. That's just how it goes. So, I will bite and play Mr. Predictable for this. But yeah, as I was saying, hilariously speaking, every single time I say I'm going to make these episodes slightly shorter, they just end up being longer than the last one. My shortest episode is still the first one. So, I don't know. I don't know how to make these any shorter than than this. It's like, I want to get progress done, because this drawing has taken me forever. Oh geez, that guy camping with, that CPU's camping with a super horn. No, hell nah. Oh, nah, baby. We ain't taking that. Oh, yeah, what a bank shot. Oh, that's a big-ass Tanuki Mario. I also kind of have to use the events in the race to really gauge how to sync my audio and my video up, because, like, honestly, it's not easy. Get over here! Get over here, Shy Guy! Alright. There was one thing I definitely want to talk about, and let's call this a prediction on, within this drawing video. I want to give what I think the possible next tour can be. I'm basing this off of almost no information whatsoever, other than maybe the possible Mii racing suit. Also came first, so we colored one thing. I think I'm going to bite the bullet and start Stacy's shirt, because that's going to take the longest out of everything on this drawing. So, yeah. Oh, sorry. I'm just getting in I completed the challenge. Okay, so let's get to drawing. And let's get to what I was literally about to say, and that was, I want to throw in my hopes and predictions for the next tour. And that is what I think. So based solely on the Mii racing outfit, which appears to be a Pokey. It's got spikes. I'll try, maybe if I can get an image up, maybe I'll try and do that. But it looks to be a Pokey. Now, I looked it up, and I'm going to guess that the Yoshi Tour won't happen until early April. Because it's usually when Easter falls. It's usually, I believe I've heard that's what it's been like in the past. So let's assume that early April is when the Yoshi Tour will hit. That gives us one tour in between then from this tour and the Yoshi Tour. And that would be whatever the next tour is, obviously. And based on the Pokey, what I want to believe is a Pokemii racing suit. I think we are going to get some sort of desert-themed tour. What will it be called? Will it actually be desert-themed? I don't know. But I think it might be Dry Ruins as the course. And if I wanted to get really ambitious, that's the wrong color, I think it'll be one of those tours that introduces 2 tracks, and the second track will be Yoshi Desert. I say this because both tracks have been effectively data mined for Mario Kart Tour through objects for quite some time, actually, if I'm correct. So I believe for a desert tour, that would be perfect. And to tie it all up perfectly, tie it in a bow, I think we will get the introduction of Yellow Yoshi as a super ranked character, aka also a ranked reward, because heaven forbid they release any other Yoshi color as a normal, readily available character. And yeah, so I believe it fits in with a Yoshi theme that both the tracks have. Oh, I'm so... You know what? Screw it. I made a mistake. I went so far out of line there. Oh, that is so messy. I'll just erase. Especially over here, because that's going right into Katie's sleeve. I am using the... What am I doing? Anyway, back to what I was saying. I am on the correct layer, too. I can confirm that. I think it would be perfect because both Yoshi Desert and Dry Ruins have a heavy association with Yoshi himself. And because we obviously know that there is I don't believe in any way that the Yoshi Tour this year is going to include either of those tracks, because the Yoshi's Island track was just dropped in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe as well. So I think it's easy to believe that the Yoshi Tour this year will consist of Yoshi's Island. So yeah, that's basically what I wanted to say. I am predicting, I'm just going to solidly throw this one out there. I am predicting that the next tour will be a desert-themed tour that will introduce Yellow Yoshi with Dry Ruins and Yoshi Desert. And then the Yoshi Tour will have Yoshi's Island, and I'm going to boldly think that the ranked reward for that tour will be Green Birdo. I'm saying Green Birdo because, we already know that obviously Green Yoshi is already in the game. That's Yoshi himself. And I think, since Birdo is also commonly associated with Yoshi, that another Birdo variant would be the perfect driver to add to the game, because Green Birdo is not in the game yet. It's the closest thing, really, to Green Yoshi. And yeah, Birdo was just added to Mario Kart 8 Deluxe anyway, with 2 colored variants that aren't in Tour, even though the rest of them are. So yeah, that's basically all I'm saying. That's my prediction. I think, I can't wait to see if I'm correct or not. I can easily think that it's not going to happen, but I think it's fun to come up with this kind of prediction. If you agree with me, let me know in the comments. Or don't. Whichever one. I just wanted to say that because I really do like Mario Kart Tour. It's a little competitive. Well, not really. I think the gameplay could be better. Like, I don't really like the point style focus, but it's hard to ignore the number of tracks, the number of cool carts, the returning characters. Like, it's hard to ignore all that. And I really enjoy it. Like, Mario Kart, first and foremost, I'm always excited about tracks. So, and for me, especially, I love returning retro tracks. So, and Mario Kart Tour is full of them, having, I believe, the most retro tracks out of any game. I think even if you include tracks, if you separate tracks that have not returned yet and took those out of the equation, I think Mario Kart Tour either still wins or just barely beats out Mario Kart 8. Because Mario Kart 8 had the base 16 plus 7 more in the DLC. Oh wait, no. Minus 2 minus 3 because Rainbow Road, Yoshi Circuit, and Baby Park don't count. So yeah, Mario Kart Tour I still think either rivals or beats out Mario Kart 8 for having the most unique returning courses. Now, I will admit Tour is cheating to hell and back with most of its returnee tracks being from Mario Kart 7, which is literally the entire game minus like 6 tracks. The only 3DS tracks that have not returned yet in Mario Kart Tour are Music Park, Woohoo Loop, Mako Woohoo, and DK Jungle. And both DK Jungle and Music Park would not count because they were in Mario Kart 8 first, on top of 3DS Neo Bowser City and Piranha Plant Slide also being in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, so those don't count. So, yeah. And then the other half is literally just SNES tracks, which is like almost all of them except for the ones that have come back before, which would be Mario Circuit 1, Donut Plains 1, Koopa Beach 2, Choco Island 2, Mario Circuit 3, Ghost Valley 2, Mario Circuit 2, Rainbow Road, and Donut Plains 3. But like Choco Island 1, Vanilla Lake 1 and 2, I think, Donut Plains 2. Like, all of those are completely original and like they made their classic debut in Tour. I said Choco Island 1, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did. And then the funniest thing is the fact that we still haven't seen a SNES Bowser's Castle in literally almost 2 decades. Like, literally, if we go to 2025 without seeing a single SNES Bowser's Castle track return as a retro, then it'll literally be 20 years, and we haven't, since like the debut of retro courses, and we haven't seen one. I will admit though, Tour does have a few really nice tracks that have not made returns yet. In the form of a lot of Game Boy Advance tracks, such as Sunset Wild, Cheep Cheep Island, Riverside Park, and I'm talking about Mario Kart Tour as the first debut. Like, obviously we know Riverside Park and Boo Lake, they were in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's DLC or Booster Course Pass. I'm also going to say that the Booster Course Pass is not going to count for one specific reason, and that is the fact that all of the tracks, doesn't matter what you want to say about Sky High Sunday or Yoshi's Island, all of those tracks take their tour design. Like, even if Sky High Sunday and Yoshi's Island did not debut in Tour first, there's no doubt about it that they're intended to be tour tracks. They could be marketed as new for both games. It's kind of easy to show that they were definitely tour tracks. But you can't hide that because every single other course is in Tour. Like, Coconut Mall was added to Tour. Shroom Ridge was added to Tour. Snowland was added to Tour. And they all look virtually the same in Tour and Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. with 8 Deluxe just slightly touching them up a little bit. The quality has gotten better, but like still, my point remains. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's Booster Course Pass does not count for anything other than the tour tracks, because the tour tracks are the only ones that can't really come back otherwise. Because tour is the most recent game. Oh boy. Yeah, this is exactly what's going to be the episode, like the longest part of the episode. Stacy's shirt, because I decided it's gotta be striped. But that's what makes it worth it. Wait a minute. There we go. So yeah, let me know what you think of Mario Kart Tour. I know it's not exactly, like, it's a bit of a mixed opinion, but I personally really much enjoy it. For, I want to say, reasons that extend beyond the shoddy gameplay practices. I'll admit, it's gotten way better thanks to the removal of the gacha system. But, like, I'm still not a fan of the point-based gimmick. On top of the fact that obviously it's a mobile game, so they have to encourage you to have the best stuff, so everything introduced in the game is just high-end. And the things that aren't are useless, like virtually useless. So, but other than that, it's not a bad game. Controls could be a little bit, could use some improvement. I would rather not be using my items every single time I go to do a drift. Yeah, it's not perfect, but I think for a lot of different reasons, it's still good. Alright. I'm getting close to finishing off Stacy's shirt here. Which means I will be able to go on to the next race. I'm gonna by default, no matter how long it takes, I'm going to do five races total. I'll do... Actually, we'll see, because I was saying I'll do all the variants of Mario Circuit, but that's like 4 variants of the same course. I want some diversity in there. So maybe I'll do 5. I'll do 2 versions of Mario Circuit, and then Luigi Raceway Reverse Trick. And then I'll do 2 other courses that I haven't raced on in this mini-series here. Last bit of her shirt. I really do want to get this done eventually, though, because, like, this is a drawing. I didn't really anticipate using it as a test for this idea, but, like, it was in the works anyway, and I was like, why not? I need something. I want to test this out. And it seems to be doing pretty good. I know I have some friends who watch this, which is nice, and I appreciate you guys. And even if I don't know you, if you're watching this, I greatly appreciate that you are. Alright, so that's that. I think I will make Katie's hand and Stacy's other hand both one bit as well. I want to combine as much as I can. So, let's move on to the next race, which I will just get right out of the way. We're going to make it Luigi Raceway Reverse Trick. Coming in first, I'm going to pick, well, it's also ranked. Screw it, it's ranked, who cares? I'm picking Golf Luigi, it's my level 1, but it's Mario week. It's Mario Day. Can't have Mario without Luigi. Well, we could, but we're not going to do that. Oh, almost forgot to hit record. Alright, and to sync up audio, hitting my screen now, and we're in. There we go. Alrighty. I'm glad that they added another, like, I'm glad that they just slowly add more reverse tricks to courses that didn't get them, especially considering there's still quite a few that need them. I'm pretty sure Mushroom Gorge still needs one. Rock Mountain is base game content and still doesn't have it. I feel like there's a GBA track that's, like, a few GBA tracks that still need it. Yoshi Valley. Oh, I'm also predicting that Yoshi Valley Reverse Trick will get into the Yoshi Tour. Like, that'll be the reverse trick that they add. Daisy Cruiser still needs it. I think... No, actually, I don't believe there are any 3DS tracks that still need reverse trick. Oh, Koopa Beach 2 needs it. Which is funny because that's also been like that wasn't even data mined. That was actually in an actual promotional image for the game at some point. I think it was for a pipe banner that Koopa Beach 2 Reverse Trick was in the banner picture. Oh, get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. Get away from me. I'm coming second. I'm coming second. Okay, that's fine. That means I'm coloring in 2 spots. I gotta remember to, like, it's so much easier to just use the fade in and fade out as a transitioning point. Alrighty. So, let's get into it. Let's get into the hands there. So, I really gotta make this quicker. I don't want these episodes to be like 50 minutes long. People won't watch it. Well, they won't watch all of it, and it's understandable. I know, it's not really much. You're not really watching much. You're just listening to me talk and watching me color bits in. Make this quick. I do want to... I don't know if I've mentioned this yet, or I probably have. These, I'm thinking of so much when it comes to my break, which is going to be soon because Violet's wrapping up very quickly. But I want to explore a lot of different options. And one other thing I'm thinking of doing for streaming specifically would be Twitch. I know that's I think that I've been told and I've noticed that it's just so much better for streaming. I myself have never individually streamed anything in my life. The closest I've done to streaming was with my friends on the Three Dorks channel, where my brother Ryan and I, we streamed Call of Duty Zombies as our test, and then for Halloween we streamed Luigi's Mansion because I used to do annual playthroughs on Halloween of Luigi's Mansion. I have not done that in ages because I really just right now I feel like my time is going elsewhere. Again, with I'm very devoted to making my YouTube channel fly at some point, so I need to put in some hard work. I posted a poll, like asking what people like to see or what they enjoy. I've been looking at that. I'm going to 100% listen to that. I see at the current moment that people do want to see either like or want to see more of me doing games with my friends. I am 100% going to do that. I have a lot. My friends are very open to helping me out with that idea. So I do have one video that's currently in editing. It's Gardic Phone. It's very. It's a first. That's pretty much the first thing I did with OBS before I was doing this. So the audio is going to be way off. Like some people are going to be louder than others. I apologize for that in advance. That's something I plan on fixing. I know how because I know how to adjust other people's volumes on Discord. But yes, I definitely intend to do games with some of my friends. They've been on my YouTube channel before, mainly with the Among Us videos, so beyond that, me and my friend Matt from Pixel Boat, we intend to do more Mario Party. He's just currently he's busy at the moment, so he's gonna let me know when he's ready, and then we're definitely gonna do some more of that. And I'm gonna open up options. I would love to play games with others, like going more on the idea of streaming. If I do streaming, that will be for, I'm probably going to redo my whole drawing thing. I'll probably just draw on stream and just chat. I would definitely like to do online, like maybe Mario Kart online with like random people and see how absolutely terrible that would go. I just realized this has been on 7 this entire time. Could use that to be a little bit bigger. Cover some more ground around these lines here. But yeah, Twitch is definitely another thing that I intend to explore in the future. My plan for the break is to get some stuff pre-recorded. Like I would like to do some bulk recording and just upload, like be ready to come back with hopefully some more interesting stuff. I do really appreciate anybody who has been consistently watching or following my channel. Like, I really appreciate you. Again, I made it clear last time I was drawing, or I think either that or the time before, if I hit 500 subscribers, I will do a face reveal, and I think for my 1,000, I'll do a best of video. Best of my first year of what I think are some of my favorite moments, and stuff like that. Alright, enough talking about the channel itself, because I've done that enough. I want to talk more about my characters again. I feel like there was something about them I wanted to bring up, but I completely forget what that was. Yeah, I'm done with that. But yeah, working on Stacy here. I've kind of given a slight briefing on who she is as a character. She's the mature, intelligent, a little bit slower to be humorous. She's a little more serious, but she's definitely, like, again, when it comes to her friend group, she's the one keeping everybody in line. That's just who she is. But she does like to enjoy her friends' company. She loves to play games. She loves Mario, but she's almost an entirely different person when she's playing a game franchise that no one really would have expected her to play, and that would be Splatoon. She's a fierce Splatoon player, and I do have a drawing of her in like a Splatoon-styled outfit and environment. Like, she's got a splatter shot, I believe the weapon's called. I haven't played Splatoon in so long. I didn't get Splatoon 3, and I only played Splatoon 2 when that was like kind of recent. But she's holding, like, I think it's called the splatter shot. She's got ink all over the place. Her hair is dyed at the tips a pink color. And she's got, like, a Splatoon-styled outfit on. And I personally think that's one of my favorite drawings. It's one of my favorite drawings. I have a lot. Alright, moving on. We will do DS Mario Circuit Reverse. So, got options. I want to play as PD Piranha. I love PD. I want PD to come back in the DLC. I think he's got a big chance if we're going to correlate with characters to tracks, which would be Piranha Plant Cove, hitting OK. Piranha Plant Cove would be a perfect track to bring PD in. So I personally believe PD has a high chance. I don't think any character has a higher chance than Pauline, though. I think Pauline's just going to be, like, the most easiest pick ever. Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, maybe, because Pauline would have to have a biker outfit just like Peach, Daisy, and Rosalina do. Because, well, she wears a dress. So, I think easily, if Pauline does... I think the only possible way people could think Pauline wouldn't make it in is the extra effort that would go into modeling biker outfit for her as well. Which I personally, unfortunately, think is a little believable. Like, I believe Nintendo would opt out of not putting, or opt to not include Pauline simply for the sake of not having to model in, like, basically two different models for one character. But we'll see. I was about to say with Birdo, but I would not call Birdo a separate model. That's 100% just separate textures. Like, I feel like, I don't know anything about modeling, but I'm going to believe that swapping textures out is a hell of a lot easier than swapping models out. Like, I think it would be easier just to apply a new texture to a pre-existing model than to create an entirely new model. Oh boy. We getting third? Am I going to be doing a lot? I'm going to be doing more work here? Oh, we getting third. I gotta do 3 things. Keep it simple. I'll do Katie's shirt and Stacy's legs. Because I'm going to call their legs 2 different parts. Even though, like, I literally could merge them into one, but I'm not going to. I'm going to call that 2. Alrighty. So, yeah, let's get back into it. One thing that's gonna okay, I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do with the color, because Stacy's tights and her boots are the same color. They're both black. No, I can actually make this work. I'll just make the flaps of her boots a lighter black color. So let's do that. Alright. But yeah, so as I said, Stacy's a Splatoon player. She's almost an entirely different person. She's absolutely amazing out of all of her friends. Even when compared to Stephanie, who's a lot more... Like, it feels like Stephanie would be the kind of person who would play Splatoon. But, like, whenever they play as a group, it's a literal constant battle to see who's on Stacy's team, because she's the one who's going to carry them all. Otherwise, she prefers, like, she likes Mario. I don't like the way that turned out at all. I feel like that was way too out of line. Let's just keep it simple and do this. Stacy is a very established design. Like, from the get-go, I think the most prominent parts of her outfit is that she always wears a dark red skirt and a pair of black tights. That's been, like, the most consistent thing about her design. I did mention that I gave her a vest sometime in 2015 just to make her look a little bit more, like, to match a more sophisticated appearance. But other than that, her primary color is black, and she consistently, her top, like, from her various different outfits that I give her, her top, or her skirt and her tights are usually the most prominent thing, but her top kind of changes every once in a while depending on what it is she's doing. Like in this case, oh, wrong color. I went with a black and white striped top because, as I've been using in the music frequently, and I've probably already mentioned, this outfit that she's wearing right now is entirely based on Paris Promenade, the Mario Kart Tour track, because I made Mario Kart Tour alternates for some of my characters that line up with the cities. And Stacy's was a France-themed vacation outfit, which, again, was also meant to fit in with her background because she was born in Paris as well. So she has a French background, but her father is American, so I believe it would qualify as a French-American background because her mother was from France. Her parents married in France, in Paris, and then they moved to the US. I know, no offense to America, but kind of a downgrade. No offense, but at the same time, I've heard a lot of shit from America. And sorry, but you guys have Trump, so... Then again, I don't think a lot of people like Justin Trudeau up here either. So, I don't know. I'm gonna stop with that because I hate talking about stuff like that. I hate talking about reality because it's boring. Politics piss me off because it's all negativity and just stupidity. I'm still coloring in the right layer. Yeah, we're good. So I apologize if that talk might have crossed some lines for some people, but politics, not for me. Boring, I know nothing about them. And politicians are largely just lies. Like, politicians, let's be real. They just empty promises. That's all I'm gonna say. Empty promises. They don't do anything once they're in power, and that's that. Moving on. Yeah, Stacy does have a French-American background. I thought of that because I just thought it would be better for her. It makes sense. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's because of Paris Promenade that I decided to make that detail. But either way, I'm content with it. So we're going to finish her tights off right here, and then we're going to move on to Katie's shirt, simply because that's an easy thing I can do. And then I will play, I'd say, 2 more races. I will once again quickly... I'm in the wrong layer again. Of course. I was about to say, what's going on? How much else did I screw up? You know what? I'll zoom out in a second and I'll figure that out later. Let me redo all this. I could have made this a hell of a lot easier by just tracing out, like doing this from the get-go, but content, if I could even call it that. If I think I'm being too generous for myself, really. Hey, yo. Bro, it's all the same color. It's all white. Come on. I'll get to Katie in a second, because I'm kind of not drawing her right now. Ooh, there's some stuff over here. Get over here, you. Almost done. Let's go. Faster. Faster and neat. That's literally my weakness combination. That's my job, that. Constant pressure to be fast and accurate, and that's like, bro. I can barely do one. Like I can master both separately, but that's about it. Let's get quick. Aside from Katie's shades, which are their own layer, everything looks pretty good. Why does this look thicker than it should? Oh well. But speaking of, I need that color. I need green. Let's make this nice, quick, and easy. Bam. And then we have to go through the whole outline. So, once I finish this, I will see how long I've been recording. And then, well, hopefully I can jump some hoops and maybe not make this an hour long. I swear if I hit an hour, that's not going to be good. Well, I'll see. If I've hit like 40 minutes at this point, I'm definitely not going to do more than one more. Like, I'll do 4 races at that point. Because I would, above all, I would rather not make this an hour-long video. I would even like to aim for half an hour, so we'll see. If I've hit like 20 minutes or so, maybe I'll still do one more. You know what? Again, I'll double check to see, but one more at the least, 2 more at the most. So, Katie, I believe I've mentioned, I know I talked about her backstory and where she got her ability and all that, but I didn't mention, I don't know if I want to keep this entirely, but Katie she's also got an American background, and that's not the thing I'm concerned about. It's more or less, I don't know if being from Texas is a very suiting background for her, because I don't know, I just don't feel like it fits her all that well. So I might not roll with that detail about her as a character. So we'll see. But Katie does have an American background. I was tempted to do the same thing with her that I did with Stacy and base her background on the Mario Kart Tour track that I gave her as for Mario Kart Deluxe time trials and shit. That's something I like to do. Off topic, I like to do time trials with my characters, and I've been doing that since Mario Kart Wii. So I assign tracks to each of my characters, about 24 of them, because it fits perfectly. So that's a different story. But yeah, Vancouver Velocity is the one I gave Katie. So I was tempted to give her a Canadian background and that she was born in Vancouver, but like most of my characters already have a Canadian background, so it's like I don't really want to double up that much. I want to be I'm not exactly diverse when it comes to my characters' backgrounds, but that's because it's not really a defining point to them. Like recently, I've been trying to make it a little more diverse. Like, I say my character, but realistically, my brother made up a few characters for me, and I've been using them seriously. Like, they are part of my main cast, but he has 2 characters aside from the one I used based on him, named Lily and DJ. And Lily is a character who actually is, in her backstory, is from the Realm of Elements, which is my world, my creative setting for my franchise. She's from a western town called Dryland Gulch, and she is one of the daughters of the town sheriff. She has 3 sisters and a brother, and is the second youngest out of all of them. She has only one younger sister, two older sisters, and an older brother. So she's from the fictional world as a whole. So out of all 12 of my main characters, she is one of the two who is, by my universe standards, also fictional, because I use the real world a lot as well. It's a complicated mix of my characters effectively being fictional from the real world, and then fictional from a fictional world, if that makes any sense. But beyond her, DJ's the other one of my brother's characters that he gave me to use, and I recently gave him a background because he was kind of the mysterious one. I never really touched on his background or even his last name, but I gave him a British Canadian background where he was born in Canada, but his father was from London, England. All right, all good. I'm going to double check how long I've been recording, so I will be right back. We've hit 40 minutes, so I'm going to do one more race, and that's that. And I'm going to give a sweet little cameo. You can't see it because I'm on my main menu, but my buddy from work, probably already name dropped him. I've never talked to him about using his name, but I'm going to still keep it anonymous, but he sent me some greeting coins, so I'm going to accept those. And I'm going to send him some back. I'm terrible at keeping people private on this channel. Alright, so we've done two variations of Mario Circuit, and realistically speaking, all the other options are either Donut Plains or other circuits. I am going to be boring and lame, and I am going to pick Mario Circuit 1. Because I need a quick track to get done and over with easy. So let's see. I played as SNES Mario, I played as Petey Piranha, and I played as a variant of Luigi. Let's play... I'm gonna hate myself for doing this. I hope I make anybody happy, but to complete the cast, the Mario trifecta of heroes, I'm gonna play as a Peach variant. There are two I'm gonna play as. There's the Happy Peach and there's the Kimono Peach. So I'm gonna play as the Happy Peach. I hate myself for doing that because I don't care for Peach, but I'm gonna do it anyway for the sake of it. I'm gonna pick the gold pipe frame and the gold glider, but I'm doing this for the sake of Mario Day. Oh, well, I forgot to say I hit OK for hitting my screen, so I'm going to say now. And we're in. Yeah, as you can probably tell, I don't dislike characters like Mario and Peach at all, but it's the common thing. I'm pretty sure a lot of people have said, when you play a Mario spin-off game, do you really use Mario? Like, the entire point of the core games is that's where you play as Mario. Like, spin-offs are where you get all your spin-off fodder. Like, you know, Waluigi, Birdo, Daisy. Like, you're gonna try to find some more interesting options to play as opposed to just playing as Mario again, just because for the sake of it being Mario. So, the reality is, I don't dislike Mario, but for all the times I've had to play him in the main games, of course I'm not going to choose him at all in a spin-off. And on top of that, it's the thing where he's the poster child. He's the mascot. It's named after him. Of course I'm not going to pay that much attention to him. Alright. I'll keep this extra simple. We're going to color in Katie's skirt, which would normally be blue, but in this outfit, it's purple. I'm going to make it a nice purple color, because those are her colors. Katie's colors are green and purple. Yeah, I don't dislike... Oh, Peach is easily my... well, she battles out with Rosalina for my least favorite Mario female character. I'm not going to lie, I don't really care for either of them. Peach, because, like, she's just the default every single time we need a female character, we'll just use Peach. Like, I do believe that Peach did not need to be in Luigi's Mansion 3 at all. But I will admit, Peach has had her moments. I stand by this. I think her role in Mario & Luigi Paper Jam, while not my favorite Mario & Luigi game either, it's a bit on this... it's a bland game using a brilliant idea. But I think one of my favorite moments from Peach herself was her and her paper counterpart just saying, like, if I have to do the "Oh Mario, save me" bit again, I'm gonna hurl. Like, they're both well aware that they're forced into that situation all the time, and they're like, ugh, it's literally like a storybook with them, and it's hilarious. I think that was my favorite moment. I also really appreciate that once they were rescued, they stayed rescued and that they didn't get kidnapped again. Like, in Dream Team, it was like, okay, we saved Peach once. Oh, good, but she got kidnapped again. It's like, bruh. I think another one is Superstar Saga, where the reality is she was not really kidnapped at all. Like, she was kidnapped for literally a split second, and we got her back within an area. So Peach's role in Superstar Saga was also a lot more, I liked it a lot better. But then Partners in Time and Bowser's Inside Story was literally just, hey, you're a captive. Like, she was lost in Bowser's body, then immediately got captured by Fawful, and wasn't seen until the end of the game. Or near the end of the game, because we got a little bit of her when they were awakening Darkstar. I am not going to say, oh, watch out for spoilers, because that is a literal, like, almost a 14-year-old game, and the remake is like 4 years old. Damn, Bowser's Inside Story is almost 10 years old. Oh wait, no, it's more than 10 years old. Oh yeah, it was Pokemon X and Y that was like, this year is the 10, it makes X and Y 10 years old. I'm like, wow, I remember when those games came out. Jeez, I'm in a time period where the 3DS games I was excited for and like watching over at the time they were released, they are almost 10 years old. Dream Team turns 10 this year. I am old, and I'm only 27. Man, think about how I must feel with the N64, with the system I grew up with. That shit's like nearing 30. Jeez. Alright. Well, in any case, that's it for this episode. I got some nice work done, got Stacy's clothes done, got started with Katie's clothes, so I'm making really nice progress. Next time, I'm hoping to finish Stacy's boots and Katie's legs, and maybe do their bags. And I am going to try my best to do a background. That's going to be completely freehand. I have no idea how I'm going to succeed with that. But I hope you guys all enjoyed. Leave a like, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.